for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the 1. Now here's LeBron. He dishes it to Love. 5 on the clock. No good off the front iron. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact, all part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
A good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
From deep three-point range, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Bogut.
And, you know, now we have all these analytics. And if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the cameras. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
Green with a screen for Curry. And there's the feed to Thompson. No good on the 3.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Now James following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love. And that one's good by LeBron.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Green, the screen. Curry passes to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
How about Bogut doing a good job setting that screen?
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Nice shot by James.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
There's the pick. The screen from Thompson. Smith with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Oh,
it's deflected. It's taken away by Smith. Love outside. Offensive rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Second chance shot. Again, the Cavaliers score.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, he shredded the D with the patented crossover, but just couldn't convert.
He kicks to Thompson. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 6 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Green. Another shot. He lays it in.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Nobody near Barnes. Hits the three-point bomb. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Kicks it out to Love, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Green.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Wallace with it. Picked up by Thompson. Offensive rebound. And Thompson kicks to Love. Smith left side. Love against Green. The drive by Love.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Curry with it. He has 5. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And a wide open look for Irving. Good, and the assist goes to James.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Irving. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
And not going to let him get that easy dunk. Defense stopping the easy 2, but a foul called and a trip to the free throw line instead.
And that's really just smart basketball. You send a poor foul shooter to the line.
Yeah, and he was on his way to sending that one down, so the play is definitely to foul right there, which he did.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Channing Fries
Leave him alone
for Cleveland.
Damn.
Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And both free throws good for Green. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Irving dishes to Fry. Irving drives in. That drops. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Clock at 6. Screen by Bogut. Curry passes to Bogut. That's a 2 from Barnes. Cans the shot from the wing. He's got 5.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Timeout called the Warriors. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Bogut. And it's Rush in for Draymond Green. Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. And Fry slams it in.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable. And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Dishes it to Fry. Here's Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 16 points for Kyrie Irving.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint. And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Jefferson has a wide open look. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Curry, here we go. LeBron against Barnes. Out to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. And James pulls it down. LeBron got rebound number 5 here tonight. The shot by Irving. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality. No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode. And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here is Irving. 18 points for him. Here's Smith, and it's denied. Ball's knocked loose.
My bad,
Curry kicks to Barnes. And the powerful one-handed slam. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
"12 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Rush. Down low. Here's Livingston. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Oh! Jam! I mean, just beautiful.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. He feeds it to Livingston. Pass to Ezeli. The dish to Livingston. Mozgov with the steal. Jefferson with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up to the right side. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. Knocked loose. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Ezeli. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Jefferson. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
What, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin? I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, doesn't it?
It does. That is a factor. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
For the finish, hammers it home to polish off the break.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Jefferson kicks to Shumpert. Cleveland moving it around. Now the pass to Dellavedova. Got a piece of it. Fry passes to Shumpert. And that one is stuck right through.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now here's Iguodala. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. We're talking about Channing Frye last year. The three-point shot still there for the second straight season, Greg. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing him back at Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively fine, but that defense, Kevin, was not there. And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper if he really wants to realize his potential.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And the call will be against Shaun Livingston. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with some changes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Barbosa. And it's Stephen Curry in for Shaun Livingston. Here's Thompson. Oh, that's blocked. Feeds to Dellavedova. Kicks to Frye. Shumpert up top. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is on Rush.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Jefferson. And Golden State also making a change. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Andre Iguodala. A shot by LeBron, no good. And talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Curry attacking. 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go. Varejão's got his first bucket in this one. Shumpert dishes to James. And he slams that one down.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Enough said on that one.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
And Green gets it to go.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
It's Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's tipped. Curry wide open. Curry with another miss.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Launches a 3. And that one's good. Shumpert's got it all tied up now for Cleveland. It's Curry outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 13.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Timeout call for Cavaliers. And Curry, certainly, Clark, a magician with the ball in his hands. He can really supply the terrific handle, razzle-dazzle moves, crossovers. He has it all.
He sure does, but on occasion he can be a little loose with it and turn it over some. That's been a focus both by him and the coaching staff. Attack, but do it with precision.
And it's Smith missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Curry against LeBron. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Poked away. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The Cavaliers shooting straight 49% from the field. Irving passes to Love. Here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Love. Another miss by Love.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 18. Love kicks to Irving. Back to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Irving can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Anderson Varejao. Curry dishes to Green. Iguodala, the pass to Green. Rebound, Love. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Andre Iguodala. The Cavaliers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Irving attacking.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And he makes the first. And speaking of Irving's star stamp, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status.
Right here.
He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Green kicks to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
Both teams showing a lot of resilience, I think. Coming back and coming back, back and forth, back and forth.
Reminds me of a song.
Yeah, Kevin, that's Cameo, to be exact. And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And guys, Steph Curry, the rare point guard who's almost as effective playing off the ball as he is on it. And the Warriors have really emphasized that as he's evolved as a player, bringing in a lot of playmakers who can set him up coming off.
Building the house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
The Cavaliers trailing. And speaking of Curry playing off the ball in the pass, Clark would see him guarding shooting guards defensively. Some said trying to hide him against lesser offensive players.
Well, I think guarding 2 guards gave him a chance maybe to save some energy for the offensive end. But recently, Steve Kerr has had him on point guards more. You want your best players taking the challenge at both ends of the court.
Now here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Green's got 11 points. Love outside. In the corner, Smith with it. That's in there. Love with the assist. 7 points for J.R. Smith.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just aggressive attacking basketball at both ends.
LeBron dishes to Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 26 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Let's get better. Let's get better. 2K Sports. Let's get better.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Curry outside. Got it one time, but it's no good.
Hey, Curry.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here.
Hey,
the Warriors on top, up by 4. We'll see you after.
They crazy, man. Hey, they crazy. You all right? You all right? Oh my goodness, y'all shooting like. Oh my. Keep the balance. Keep the balance.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter. Welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 26 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut and the 5 down low. That is good. And it's 29 points for Kyrie Irving.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Green with a screen on Irving. Curry passes to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Execution, be patient.
14 points for Draymond Green.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Shooky. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense. But their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season. And some nights, the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Warriors leading by 4.
I mean, a 2K game. I ain't heard nothing from Chuck yet, but we can still get it in later.
Curry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
I'm in a gang now, too.
And with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs. Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
I ain't got no car seat, so yeah.
Thompson outside. Green against James. Bogut trying to get open. Green, no luck.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Smith against Thompson. Looking to get back on track here. Kept alive. It's tipped. It's stolen by Smith. On up the court. Irving kicks to Smith. From deep. Knocked away.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
On the wing, Green. Outside Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogut with a screen on Irving. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. But those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They've got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
And it's sent back by Bogut. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. They set the pick. Pass to LeBron. Good, and the assist
All
goes
right,
to Irving.
that's what he's saying. Stop
And
saying
that's
that
19
over and over.
points for LeBron.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job
Say
of
no.
fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Curry dishes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Irving with the steal. For three, Smith. That one goes. Count. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And Curry, here we go. The three from Barnes. And that one's good. Barnes has got 24 points.
You got an invite.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. Every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness.
All right.
The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Nah.
Here's Curry. Here's Green.
All right.
The shot
I missed.
Cavaliers go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 11 points.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge and rebound.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
And an important part of every team's game to look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. And they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Irving. It counts, and the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. No good from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
He dishes it to Barnes. Back to Curry.
And
So
what?
he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 26 points and a dozen assists.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Mozgov. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Here's Curry. That's short off the rim.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
And it's Dellavedova missing.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Watch
Yeah,
out.
exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Boy.
to the inside. Fry passes to Jefferson. And that's collected by Bogut.
Man, you don't go on about your
That's
business.
terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close. Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Tries to hit him, and it's blocked by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry leading the charge.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Green. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
That nigga got ghost.
And the Cavaliers making.
Why is sitting there and party like everybody to me? I don't know. He probably trying to switch parties because the party keep lagging. So I'm gonna just start a new one. Yeah, I like your shit too. Yes, sir. Jack of all trades, nigga.
A change here. James
Powerful
is checked in.
I'm a powerful nigga
Different
too.
look here
Mindset,
for the Warriors.
fuck money.
Festus is Ely.
I know. I
He's
like
checked
your
in
shit.
for
I like your
Bogut.
shit though.
Rush comes in for Barnes. Leandro
Yeah, I was
Barbosa.
like, okay,
He's checked in
these two
for Thompson.
what's his name?
And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
USA
Livingston,
shit.
that's
cool.
good.
That's cool, motherfucker.
As you said, the Cavs put a
But
lot of
that-
pressure on
but just-
themselves because of the trade.
Real
You
quick,
could
though,
see it
this.
affect
When
the
I'm
way
there,
they
that show
came
gonna
out of the
shut,
gate.
though.
And you know,
I'm
it's
talking
just
about
night and day, Kevin, when the
Soon
Cavs began to relax.
soon we
and
show
click.
up,
I
me
mean,
and my
a total
niggas, they gonna be like, oh, these
turnaround. They
niggas.
would
Put
go
the sound up.
19
God gonna be like,
and
put
20
it
in the
up.
first 39 games. And
That
then
nigga be let it be light. Where you at? You just got 5 seconds. I get it back. Oh, yeah, I get it back.
34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys
Okay,
jailed
we
and
get
got
that
locked
after the
in.
game.
From 13, bounces high off the rim and drops. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Some niggas say I sucked. It's good with
This
the
one
sports
for
game.
3.
I appreciate
And
you
it's
coming to watch my
Matthew
shit.
Dellavedova with the 3.
With my son, yeah.
Dellavedova's got 6.
The defense a step slow.
But I bet you won't
see
beat
the
me.
results.
Yeah, we can
Greg,
make a
that's
bet.
3 in a
Get
row
that
from out
cash
there
out.
now,
We
so
can send the
they've
money.
got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Jefferson. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Cavaliers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Here is Livingston.
I look good.
8 points for him.
And I'm stronger than you. Do a million push-ups.
And here they go. Here's Dellavedova.
Hey,
Again,
Dad,
the
show me.
Cavaliers
Hey,
score.
Dad, show me a picture of your muscle.
1:31
No,
left
I
to
ain't
play
winning.
in the
I
third.
ain't winning. You ain't doing 50. I guarantee you ain't doing 50 push-ups right now.
Here is Livingston.
I gotta see it, bro.
And they get it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. From downtown. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, they just cannot take the lid off.
Well, they need a basket in the worst possible way, and they've got to stop this run, and the only way you do that, you got to score yourself.
The drive by Green. It's rush outside. Jefferson was a nice dude. Dellavedova from outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, with an open look
I heard
like that,
RD
he
was
is so
good about
gifted.
Nicky Ass.
Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one almost always deadly when he's that open.
You'd be
And that's
great.
some inspiration.
Great of all.
Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Right side Green. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
And who after that?
Timofey Mozgov.
1 second left. And some nice
My
defense.
brother's at home. Let me get my nephew ready and all that. See him on. Pick. Who got second pick? How you get second pick? Oh no, he don't got, man. Fuck no. Who he joined us? That ain't happening like that. Man, did y'all tell him about that? Oh, I know what he did. I know exactly what. Yeah. Listen, watch this. He not about to play me because LeBron gonna go first, Steph gonna go second. I'm getting Steph. Fuck no. But let me say this real quick though. This what he did. He was, man, don't play me, nigga. I'm about to say and this is exactly what you did. And I heard some little niggas say they did this. You seen what teams was where, and then you left the lead. Oh, cause Nightmare just be quiet. Hold on. Nightmare just said he sent you an invite. You joined, seen who was where, and what? Hold on, one more thing. Hey, here go the Nightmare. If I got it, no, Dad, I don't play games, man. This is the last thing he said. When you left the league, what team you said you was getting? Go. What team you say you was getting? And he just picked the Kings out the blue. Y'all know I ain't bullshitting. Come on, bro. Don't ever try to play me.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th.
Hey, Dad, stop talking to me, man. I'm in the game, man. You can't be playing me like that, bro. I'm getting Steph, bro. You ain't about to ruin my opportunity.
The 4th quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
The computer, but
here is Livingston. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard.
Man.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5, patrolling the paint. So that's who's on the floor.
Hey, you know what, Dad? You know what's fucking me up about you, man, real quick? You try, like, you know you in the party with some intelligent niggas, like, from a like, we peep shit, like, from that perspective. Like, the Kings wasn't on your mind. You hear me? You didn't have a chess piece, a knight, a rook on your mind, and you just get the Kings. What the fuck going on? Man, I wouldn't care if you had a hockey King jersey. Them bitches popping better. Hey, T. Yeah, yep. Bitch, I'm trying to kill somebody today on the court.
Defensively, they can't afford
But
to
that,
back
yeah,
off
man,
of them that
it's
much. You
all
wanna
good,
be
man.
giving
Just
up
don't do that,
easy
bro.
threes,
We
especially at
calculate
this stage
shit
of the
in
game.
here.
Here's James.
You dealing with 3 niggas that calculate. Now tell us what happened. Keep it real.
Kicks it out to Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And 12 points for Kevin Love.
Hey, tell me what happened. I thought you were going to come clean.
To the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Oh, yeah.
Count the bucket.
He was the first one to
Mike
react
want
to
to know why I
that miss.
need
Excellent
shoes on.
anticipation
Whenever I
on
put
his part.
shoes on, he think it's
Hustle
league.
play on the putback
Go
by him.
time. He
And
said, why you need
finished off by
shoes, Dad? You
LeBron.
keep asking me looking
Boy, he
serious.
threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark,
Yeah, I
now's
will
the
till you
time
fuck
to
it up.
do it. Continue to attack that rim.
That was
He
not
get
a
to the
simple rebound. He made
get
it
to the
look
rack.
easy, but he did a
So
good job
easy, they don't even
embodying
call
up his
foul.
man.
And that one's good.
Man, I wish he was up here, man.
And it's
I
a
wanted to cut the
10-point
grass.
Cleveland
Out
lead.
Your heads-up aggressive play
Oh,
right
that was
there.
his
Saw
man?
the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Azili kicks to Rush. And there's the feed to Livingston. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Off target with his 3.
Good.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. For 3, Smith. They get it back. Launches it.
Hey, yo,
Kicks it
Hey,
out to
BMO.
LeBron.
Damn,
Dishes it to Irving. Back to James. Takes the 3. That's good.
Hey,
James has got 7 now in this
hey,
quarter.
you scaring niggas up
Hey.
the spark. That nigga said DMO. Who is
Defensively
that?
there, Clark. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from
Man, what the fuck?
to
I ain't
a
gang
bench role.
affiliate.
Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid
Hey, what up,
numbers
though, man?
off the bench.
hey,
Timeout called the Warriors.
Hey, what's good, though?
yo, can I
Albert
continue to
Thompson, he
continue?
was great off the bench. You're
say
right,
what
Greg,
now?
for the Cavs last year. Even earned some.
Hey, listen what he's saying,
man.
man. Watch this. Watch this. Dad, watch this. What you say
Because of how
now?
he played and his impact. He actually
I
had
got the
his
30th
best
pick.
year
Could I
in
leave and
terms of
come
shooting
back?
efficiency. Shot a
Hell
career
no. Why?
Cause I got the last pick, bro. The last pick in the draft.
You act like I did it. Like, can't nobody leaving to do that. What the fuck? I don't do that scam shit, man. That's cheating. Just know this, everybody get a star. So if whoever you end up picking, you get one more good player. I cannot have you do that. This is money leagues. And I don't think you putting a dime on this shit. So you in a league that you can win and win money and you ain't putting shit on it. So it's a profit automatically. You hear me? Hell no, you couldn't see.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
All right.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He was definitely not pleased. He said, you guys look lethargic out there, and told them they've got to increase their activity level. He ended the huddle by saying,
I ain't never heard nobody blatantly ask, should I lead the lead and come back? At least Dad sneak.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors.
It's a young guy. He's okay. At least
comes
Dad
in
left
for
and
Festus
at least
Ezeli.
Dad left and
It's
tried to
Steph
do the
Curry
cheat
in for
shit.
Shaun
You know what I
Livingston.
mean? Like that nigga blatantly like.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Coach can't be pleased with their inconsistency on the defensive
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They've been caught taking pictures out there. They're watching, as opposed to getting in there and securing the orange.
Who? Who? What'd he do? At a gay club? He fuck around and said,
And the Warriors with some changes. Iguodala comes in for Anderson Varejao. And it's Barnes in for Brandon Rush. Warriors trailed by 13. Curry.
Hey, I'm down
on the way up. 2 free throws now for
10
him.
minutes left. What y'all think I'm gonna do?
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more
How
impressive.
many people in the draft lead?
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups?
You got it. I wasn't even paying attention for the most part when you were in a little mini run. I had a lot going on, man. A lot of traffic, man. A lot of traffic.